I could actually scream right now because now you guys are gonna have to watch this video in 2 parts because I got a phone call. So anyway, I've kind of just come up with my own little tricks that make my life easier and make it easier for me to achieve a look that I want, that isn't so perfect and where you don't have to follow so many strict rules. Because the truth is, you guys, what I've learned is that you can't really do it wrong as long as you don't go on too heavy with the dark color. You can always come in and make it darker. You can always come in and blend it. There's so many ways to fix it up if you aren't happy with the desired look. So what I'm still doing is I still have that light color that I took up along the brow. I'm really brightening up the brow now to kind of separate, add some dimension. Not in the brow. Not in the brow like I just did. It's like trying to watch. It's, you know, I should have my channel should be like drunk makeup tutorials. Even though I'm not drunk, having vertigo makes you feel like you are. All right, so honestly, I'm gonna kind of leave it alone at this point, other than I just saw one little area where I need to go in right there, even that out. Okay, so I'm just going to show you the one eye and how that light just sort of rolls across those shimmers. Hopefully it shows up for you in the video. It may look all funky. And that needs to go a little bit. And now I'm going to leave my eyes alone for now. And I'm going to go in with, well, I'm not going to leave my eyes alone yet. I totally lied to you just now. I need a little bit more light on that brow. All right, so now I'm really irritated. I'm gonna have to upload this in 2 videos because I do have an app on my phone to be able to pause and do all that and splice, but I don't know how to do it yet. So now I'm gonna do my face. Whew, okay, I definitely need some concealer today. Another thing makeup artists would freak out about is that I put my concealer on before my foundation. Just has always worked better for me. I don't need a lot today as far as blemishes go. So I'm really just gonna hit those areas that I'm naturally red. And I think most people have a little redness around their nose. And I'm gonna take and do a little, not the big huge triangle, but just a little bit there. And little dark spots there from the sun, freckles I should say, from being fair skinned. So I don't go too overboard on the concealer. Unless I'm really, really sick, and then I might, but okay, I'm gonna take, what do I want to use, a brush today? I guess I'll use my blender. And because I'm going a little, normally I would really blend this out like almost to non-existent, but because I'm doing a full face, I'm gonna leave it on a little thick. I have to kind of go in there with my finger to get around the nose. I guess I have deep nostrils. I don't know. Is that a thing? Heavily creased nostrils. Does that sound? Can we make that a thing? If it's not, can we call it that? Yeah, that YouTube girl that does. She's the one that has the heavily creased nostrils. Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about. See, I'm home alone by myself a lot, so I'm pretty good at holding a conversation with myself. I'm pretty good at it. So I'm not blending out this concealer too hardcore because I'm gonna go over it with my foundation. So I definitely look like I just had a really long, rough night. It's amazing how it all comes together though when you apply your lips. Oh, and I have a surprise for you guys today. I never, ever, 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 ever wear a red lip. I think there's one picture of me on Instagram wearing a red lip, and I've now just lost it. Lost it. Oh, there it is. I'm like, I have a red lip I was gonna put on today. But because I'm wearing a red dress, I'm gonna go with a red, so that's last. Who knows how that's gonna turn out. I'm always into glosses, but this is a matte, and then I'll probably put a little bit of a shimmer over it. All right, you guys, I'm wasting time, so let's go. Because we're already, I think, at like 25, 30 minutes. 2 separate videos. Annoying, so this is gonna be part 1 and part 2. I, again, use Rimmel Lasting Finish 25-hour breathable foundation. It is water-based, which is amazing for my skin. I would normally go fairly light. I usually am very, very light on foundation. But, you know what? I'm gonna need to tie this hair back here real quick. I'm gonna look lovely, I promise. Ooh, sexy, right? So I'm just gonna really pat it on there. Go down here on my little freckles, across my chin. I really kind of always tend to avoid that area because it ends up giving me kind of a natural contoured look. And I discovered that on accident, trying to save time, and have stuck with it ever since. So, and sometimes I'll still throw in some contouring, but it's nice to have it look like there's already contouring, right? So I'm really gonna go again. I would have put half this much for a normal look, but we're going for it. I'm looking at I had a message come in. Okay. I like to use a flat brush for my foundation. Why? I don't know. It just works really well for me. This is where you're gonna see what I'm talking about, where it looks like I had a natural contouring effect. So I try to keep it. So you can already see it sort of happening, right? So I will blend it out a little bit more, but I stay out of that one area. For me, that's one of my favorite cheats, honestly, for giving my face some shape. So this is where I was talking about how you can come in later and sort of create that line. I just did that by just using my brush and getting to there and pulling straight up. My face is like, what are you doing? We don't wear this much makeup. I know, honey. And because I have a little too much and I don't want to hit that one area, I'm just gonna blend the edge like that. Okay, still haven't put anything there. And you see how that looks like I did contouring? It's my favorite trick. I don't require a lot on the forehead. I'm very fortunate. I'm 43 years old. I do not have many fine lines and things like that. So here we go on this eye. I'll try to show you a little better what I meant by getting to that area and really get right there and just pull back. Pull that back, and with your foundation and the brush combined, it really it cleans up that line for you. So all that mess I made is now gone. Just kind of tuck up there, not all the way to the shadow, but close enough, but on a smoky eye. Ooh, I look really white. I mean, I'm already like super ghostly white. Take it down under the chin. This color really goes, I'm sorry, I'm doing my dorky laugh. I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. Ooh, okay. It's amazing how pale I look in the camera. Hopefully it doesn't look like that on the video. What I love about this foundation is that you can put it on super light and natural, or you can build it up. Like it's already built up just by using more than normal. Again, it looks like I have contouring on there, and I do not. No contouring, I just kept my brush like this and avoided putting anything on that one area. I think I'm all blended from what I can see. Okay, so next. I don't think I got it out. I thought I was prepared. Okay, it's all right. I'll use my Desert Oasis. I like a big fluffy brush like this one to do my cheeks. I'm gonna go for sort of a peachy golden tone for my cheeks right now. And I start right there, make that little face. And I literally just kind of roll it out. And if I get a little line, then I just do that. What I love about this color that I'm using right now is it kind of combines a blush with a highlighter. That's how I do my cheeks. Like I said, I start there and I literally just roll the brush and just follow that line all the way up into my hairline. That's how I do my cheeks anyway, no matter what color I'm using. I just find that when I use the big brush and I kind of use that rolling motion, you guys are going to hear me use the word a lot. Precise, 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 right? I don't like to have to be so precise because I don't have the time. I don't have the energy. By the time, if I were to do all that, I would never, you know, on the rare occasion, which I'm talking a couple times a year, that I actually get to go out with my fiance, it is an ordeal because I am sick. By the time I'm done getting ready, I'm too exhausted and too sick to go. So I have tried to come up with all of these little tricks to save myself time. I know it looks like we've been going forever, but if I was not talking and doing all of this, I would be done. And so this really is a time saver for me. So now I'm gonna use a powder to kind of take away this ghostly look. I'm gonna use the CoverGirl True Blend Minerals. Oh, too much coming. I don't want that much out there, but okay, I just have to tap, tap, tap. Ugh, I must have gotten upside down at some point. All right, now this is the only time you're gonna see me touch right here. I am no longer going to be a vampire, mostly. Still gonna look like a vampire next to a normal person, but for me, and I take this all the way down my neck. Forehead. I got a hair coming from somewhere. I don't know how well you can see in there, how much of a difference that made in taking away that like glaring white face, okay? All right. It's hard because the light's over here and I'm trying to make sure it's even enough. You got the idea, right? Yeah? Okay, so now I am going to put on my eyeliner and my mascara. I am going to be using Tarte Sex Kitten and my usual. You know what? I'm actually going to try some new mascara that I got by, it's Be Beauty. Be Beauty by MLW is on Instagram, and her and I collaborate, and she does what's called gag bags, which is similar to Ipsy, but way better because she gives you full-size products. One of the things I got in my bag this month was this full-sized hard candy shiny when wet mascara and eyeliner to combine. So this bottom half here is mascara, and then at the top there's a little gel eyeliner tip. I am gonna, oh, what am I doing? I don't want eyeliner yet. I want, I don't want mascara yet. I want eyeliner. I'm gonna use the Sex Kitten pen. To blink or my eyes are gonna dry out. Got all kinds of messages coming in. Nobody wants to talk to me until I'm busy. Okay, so when I'm doing Smokey Eye, I really take it all the way down in a skinny line, and then the line gets thicker as it goes outward. Hopefully you can see. You don't have to freak out too much about it being perfect because I'm going to go over it and smudge it out with some shadow. Yeah. All right, next eye. Move some stuff out of the way because I'm about to knock everything over. Got dogs outside the door. I don't know if you can hear them. Taking it all the way into the corner. I'm barely touching to get that fine line that goes inside. I don't know if you guys can see. Okay. Not doing a full wing, just a little one. Just a little tiny one. Just enough to create some definition, and that's it. Alright, I'm done with the eyeliner. Now I'm going to go back into that Too Faced palette with that charcoal color. Come on. I want to open. For this, I always use these teeny tiny little brushes, and they're very skinny when you turn them sideways, and then they're flat. They're actually, I think it's actually a lip pen or a lip brush, but I use it for eyeliner because it's so perfect. Just go into a dark color. It doesn't matter if it's charcoal, dark brown, whatever color you're going for. And I go along my lash line and just sort of smudge it out so it's a little softer and removes any possible mistakes. Because like I said, when you're me and you're trying to spend as little time as possible on getting ready to go out, you don't want to have to worry about, oh gosh, I messed up my eyeliner, now I have to start all over. No way. Not happening in my lifetime. Or at least not in my world. So it's still black, I'm just keeping it, softening up the line to remove all imperfections. Well, I should rephrase that because my goal here is not to get perfection, so the smokier and the smudgier, the better for this. And clearly this is a really heavy evening look for me, this or for photos, because we all know that makeup disappears in photos. So like, I'm gonna watch this video and be like, oh my god, my makeup is so dark. And I'm gonna take pictures and go, what happened to my makeup? Where'd it go? Okay, so this is my eyes. Okay, again, I don't really have to do much under here. The eyeliner or eyeshadow will kind of fix that up. Eyeshadow, mascara, for the love of I have not used this mascara yet, so I really don't know what to expect. About to find out. I'll know after a couple swipes. And yeah, I like it. It's got a good brush on it. It reminds me of CoverGirl Lash Blast in the brush style, which is my all-time favorite mascara that I've tried so far. I would love to try some other ones, but it's not in my budget, so. But I'm not complaining because the Lash Blast is amazing. It's been my favorite for years, and I'm lucky that I have one that I love that is affordable, right? So I'm actually gonna do, I'm still gonna do a coat. My normal coat of the Troublemaker, and I'll use the Lash Blast on the bottom just because the brush is a lot cleaner, more precise, and that is one area I do want things to be precise. So I'm gonna go over. I use the Troublemaker by Urban Decay to kind of fluff them up and really lengthen them. It works amazing for separating and lengthening, but I really like the thickness that I get from Lash Blast and now that Hard Candy one, which is also really good. Very similar formulas, it seems like. But this Troublemaker one, I've honestly tried to use it by itself, and it works good, you know, to, of course, darken the lashes and lengthen them and separate them, but it's not very good for adding volume. So for that reason, it's not my favorite and will never be my favorite, but it will always be in my arsenal to use as a top coat. And that's my mini review on mascara, because I know you were all dying to know. Okay, I'm really hoping I'm going to be able to actually load both parts of this video because a lot went into the first one. I don't know if you guys can see, but this is a really good combination of mascaras. I've heard amazing things about Thrive Cosmetics mascara. I do have some Thrive Cosmetics products, and you guys, I can't recommend them enough because for every product that you buy, they donate a product to help women thrive, whether that's cancer, there's, you know, thriving through cancer, or domestic violence, or all various types of situations. But it's a beautiful company with a beautiful cause, and Thrive Cosmetics is actually spelled C-A-U-S-E Medics, so cosmetics, very clever. Their products are amazing. Another company that I'm obviously extremely in love with is X&O Cosmetics, which I will always put my link for in my videos, even if I didn't use the product today. Almost all of my makeup looks will include one of X&O's palettes because they are very affordable and they are extremely amazing. Great pigment, great blendability. I mean, it's just unreal. They're beautiful. So I will always include that. I'm just not using it today because I wanted to dig into this Too Faced palette that I have not used for so long. But those X&O Cosmetics palettes, you can do anything. There's a lot of special effects makeup artists out there that use them, and you would not believe. You have to visit their Instagram page, X&O Cosmetics, and look at some of the artists that they feature that are using their palettes to do unbelievable things, which wouldn't be possible if it wasn't highly pigmented and a really blendable formula. Okay, so on my bottom lashes, I only use the Lash Blast. And just kind of wiggle back and forth there to really grab them. Got a little, it very rarely will clump, but sometimes on the bottom lashes because you're in that one spot doing the back and forth for so long. That just sounds all kinds of wrong, doesn't it? Nobody likes back and forth clumping. I touched my face, that's okay, I'll fix it. You guys will hear me say that a lot. I'll fix it, because like I said, vertigo and doing makeup is so much fun together. It's like an adventure. Sad thing is, doing my makeup in big, glamorous, you know, well, glamorous, smoky eye type full face looks for me is an adventure. That's what my life has come to. So to fix that little area where I touched my face with my lower lash, I just take a little Q-tip and just barely wipe that away. Okay, so my eyes are done. I'm actually really liking that, the way that color came together. I am gonna take that brush that I used for the gold. Where did it go? That is not it. I'm gonna just add a little bit of that gold in this bottom corner, because it really helps open your eyes. And my eyes definitely need some opening today. I kind of go into that little pocket and pull it down. It's almost like highlighting your eyes, you know? I don't know what that scream was all about. Surprised my dogs didn't start barking. All right, and the last thing, other than lips, which I'm obviously doing last because I'm terrified. Take this out before my hair sticks that way forever. So I'm gonna get this mop down. I've got it all funky now because it's pulled back. So hopefully it'll just stay out of my face long enough to finish this. Come on. Okay, so I like my Urban Decay double-sided brush right here. I'm gonna use the highlighter out of my Desert Oasis and just lightly go right above the blush and below the eye. I don't go overboard on the highlighter because I don't like my face to look like it's wet. Not judging anybody who does that. I think it looks phenomenal in pictures. I also don't like a really shiny nose, but it will always look like it in the video because of my ring light. So when I highlight my nose, it looks like I have a little ring on the end of my nose. So I just do a little bit there. I do a little bit above the lip, like that, which looks like a lot until I put my lipstick on. I take a little bit and sort of just roll my brush around like that, blend it out, because I don't want to be too glowy, you guys. And then of course, the chin. And today I'm gonna put a little bit down here just to kind of brighten me up a little bit. Okay, what am I missing? I don't know. Lips. I know I'm missing lips, but I'm not gonna contour my nose. I would usually do that a little bit on a full face, but these videos are getting really long because I'm talking a lot, which my fiance would tell you is an ongoing problem. But hey, you know what? I'm alone all the time during the day, and my dogs don't talk back, much like my fiance. So, all right, let me open up. I haven't even opened this lippy yet, okay? So I really, truly do not know what this color is going to look like on me, other than the fact that it's going to be dark. All right. Make sure I don't have any makeup on there. I could have done all of this and I might be about to screw it all up. Shouldn't have pinned my hair back because now it's a mess. Here we go. Well, let's not have my hair on my face. I'm scared. Especially considering this is a lip stain, not a gloss. Or even a stick. Taking this all the way down. Too late. Whoa. I have one little area that I sort of went off course a little bit, and I'm scared now. Fixed it. Okay. And it's drying. Should I just leave it like that? She has no bottom lip. Okay. Whoa. That is red. What do I do now, right? It's a stain. My neighbors are gonna wonder what happened to me because they usually see me in my pajamas. So I'm gonna do this, dry that off so I can get a clear gloss going over the top of that. I'd actually like a little shimmer on top of it, to be honest. See what I got. I've got to have some kind of shimmer. I do. This should work, I think. Yeah. Is it dry? Not quite yet. Almost. I know that these are by, I got these off Amazon. These are called Pop Feel, and they are really, really obviously, I don't know if lippies are pigmented or whatever, but they stay on. Like there's no, you can't wipe them off. There's no fallout at all. So once they're dry, they're on there. It's not quite dry yet. Almost. But that's, I'm not gonna make you guys wait for my lips to dry. I am not a matte lip kind of girl. I have to have some shine. It just, I don't know why, it just is not for me. It looks lovely. My daughter, she wears mattes and it looks beautiful, but especially in a lip stain. I can wear a matte if it's in a really nude, maybe a pale pink color, but I promise you I will still end up putting a shine on it. All right, you guys. I can't think of anything else I should be doing. I think I've done enough. So, red dress, matching lips, get my hair all fluffed from being tied back in that clip. Okay. This is my, what I call my glam smoky eye look. Again, I'll let you see the lids. My cheating contour. Hope you learned something, hope you enjoyed, and I'm sorry that this ended up being so long, 2 parts. It is what it is. I wasn't gonna start all over. That was the only other alternative. So please come back, and if you haven't already, please subscribe, and I hope to see you again.